Hello and welcome to the video. Before we get started, if you'd like to provide input on future content and get our weekly newsletter, click on our survey. The link will be below. We also have a report on Ethereum 2, along with a bonus report on why you should learn Solidity now. Again, the link will be below. Now on to the video, and thank you. Okay. So tonight we're going to continue with what we were talking about Scrypto last night. So tonight we're going to install it. And of course they have instructions here. So the first thing, now we don't have to worry about, I don't have Rust on this machine, so I don't have to worry about adding that or doing anything. But what we do want to do is source the cargo.env. What? Oh, this was, it got home. There we go. And now we want to make sure we have what we need, so we're going to do rust up target. Add, remember this is awesome. See if that works. We got that. Now, the next thing we need to do is install the simulator. Now this allows us, I believe, to run the, if you go down to the bottom here, they have a bunch of commands. I believe that's what it's about. It allows us to simulate our environment. So let's see. Okay. So this is a git clone. Let's do it this way, because you got two choices generally. So let's copy that. I've found sometimes it doesn't like there we go. Sometimes it does not like certain ways. You know, there are two ways of running the git clone. One with git SSH and one with HTTPS, and sometimes it likes one better than the other. So if one fails, just do the other one, as we did. And you can always find it at the top of any GitHub under code. You can do HTTPS, SSH, or GitHub CLI, which I don't know if I've ever used. I usually either use HTTPS or SSH. Yeah, so I don't have any public SSH keys. So that's why I didn't like that. Alright, so now what we have to do is run this. Copy. And go down here, paste it. And here we go. So it's getting everything it needs, and you can see there are quite a few crates that it uses. interesting how many it builds and downloads when you try to install a Rust application. Usually don't have nearly as much with Java. You can see it's getting everything. It needs 105. So we're now on 87. And I want to see what happens with doc.sh. Well, we can just see it. But then they do have a getting started guide. So we will see about that when this is completed. And I do want to see if we can, what doc.sh, what it brings to us. It says, open Scrypto documentation for later use. So we shall see. Well, it's almost done. Almost done. Now it's like it's finally building the simulator because it has to get all the bits and pieces that it needs in order to build the simulator. So let's see what we got going here. Scrypto bin resin. All right, it looks like it's good. Let's see if we can see what we got here. See what happens. Looks like it's getting documentation. Well, I'm curious now what that script has or what it's doing. But documentation is good, and hopefully theirs is decent. We've seen some times we've installed stuff recently. I think it was AR Loader went really, really smoothly. And then others that were a bit of a fight. And there you go. It brings, you can't, can you see it? Let me see. Yep, you can. It brought it up. So it brings up the Scrypto library here, and we can see the modules, the macros, everything that Blueprint API, data encoding, course, kernel, Scrypto preludes. I'm not sure what a prelude is. So this looks like some of the lower level stuff. Like when you're getting into B trees and hash maps, that is the lower level stuff. But let's see what else we can do. Let's see if we could if you want a quick look, you won't keep reading below. Let's see what this is. You're first. Okay. Well, let's go through this. So I don't know. Well, let's try it. We'll go through this real quick. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to bring up a different window because it seems this window was taken over by the documentation. So let me see what we got here. Do we have any? Okay. And just going to get alright. So, I'm going to see if I can, let me show you this window. So we're going to switch from here. Make sure it's the right one. Nope. Let's see this one. Unfortunately, sometimes it's not clear which is okay. This is the one you want to see. Alright, let's bring this up a little bit more so you can actually see it. And what we're going to do is, let's make let me see something. CR DTO. Let me make. Okay, so it is finding it. Okay, so let's see. Crypto, new package, tutorial. See what we got. Okay. We got our tutorial here. Let's have a look at the code. And so it's a blueprint. It has a hello, a sample vault, and then it's free token. I guess this is within the this is the implementation, and we got a new. So new, and we have a free token. We have two methods, and this is a blueprint. So let's see what happens. We'll get back. Let's see if we can create a new account. I'm gonna see if okay. Okay, so we did it. I'm gonna save all this off in case I need it. Remember, this is just a I'm saving the old, and now I need a new file, so new window, and paste that in so I have it. And we're going to save that, and I'm going to so we got that too. Don't want to lose it. Alright, so back to this here. Let me just double check what you're seeing. Well, now you're not seeing the the right thing. Okay. It is, where'd it go? Let's go back. I must have hit something. Alright. So now we got that. We got our new account, and we're going to check to make sure make sure I'm in the right. Yeah, VS Code is nice. So let's see if we can get this going. first of all, we're going to do a show account. What? Gotta. I think they want the account address. Copy. And paste. Okay, so we have some XRD in here, as you can see. Okay, so we got that. Now, let's see if we can publish. I don't know if I'm in the right directory. Ah. I see. Oh, publish. There's a little dot in there. Publish space dot. So you can see it's building it. And for such a tiny program, look at all this here it's bringing down. This is horrible. I guess that's Rust for you. Although, again, Rust is a very powerful language. By the way, I did note yesterday, I am curious to see if we want to delve into some Rust, because it seems we see it all over the place in a lot of the different change. And you can see now, so it output, and I'm going to save that as well. You want to save this stuff because this is what you're going to need for reference. All right. And they even tell you to do that. Okay. So we're going to run these two methods and verify that this thing is working. What I'm going to do is first so I can so I can copy and paste the package name. That's what I'm doing right now, copying and pasting the package number, so I have it. And copy. And just make sure you're still seeing everything. Paste. Let's see what happens. All right. So it did call it. Okay, everything. 2 new entities. All right. Now we're going to look at that component, and I'm going to copy that. I'm going to save this off too, and then I'm trying to figure out what this all means. Now the last thing we're going to do is see what we can do, if we can call the method free token. And I'm going to, again, set it up here, and then replace the $ component with the component number that we got. And then we're going to go back. We're going to finish up by going back to the code and looking at it again. There's 1,000. Hello token. Okay. So, okay, we need to go into source. And let's look at, I want to understand. Okay. So it's creating so when we ran hello, it created a new item, which is a component. That's the number we got. And it created a fungible, a bucket with fungible tokens, gave it a name, gave it a symbol, gave it an initial supply, and put the bucket in the vault. When we ran free token, all it did was, let's see, we got the self.sample vault amount. So let me see something. Where is, here we go, you see? They created the sample vault. And a bucket containing one, so it gave away a token. And there you go. So we have our first Scrypto program. And yeah, I have to set this up with Microsoft MS Code, or whatever they're calling it. It's the Microsoft free code editor, and it should be perfect for this. So anyway, so what have we learned? We have installed a simulator. We have installed the Scrypto crate, and we have generated our first program, and we have deployed it, and we have run it and demonstrated that it works. So this went extremely smoothly, I would say. So anyway, hopefully this has been very interesting, and has been for me. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.